You really are most welcome to join me on my YouTube channel today. We're up at Bolt Head Airfield and Keith Wingate is just putting the final bits and pieces together on his Luscombe 8A, the Mighty Luscombe, as designed and produced by Don Luscombe over in the USA back in the 1930s and 40s. This is a 1946 model 8A, and also in this film we're going to see the other Luscombe that lives here in the hangar, which is a 1946 Luscombe 8A as well. The two differences really are that the Luscombe here, the red one, has got the single strut and a metal wing, whereas the yellow and green Luscombe has got a twin strut and a fabric wing. It's just an idiosyncrasy of the design at the time. They started off with a fabric wing and then very quickly moved to an all metal wing. But the design is very similar. The spar is aluminium on both. So Luscombe now is up and ready to fly, and he's just off on a quick flight up to Dunkeswell, and we're probably going to follow him in the other Luscombe, but that depends a little bit on my mate Fat Dave. He's not been feeling very well, but he's quite keen to come flying, so we'll hopefully squeeze him in and have a bit of a flight. But Keith's taxiing out to the runway backtrack, and now he's departing on an easterly direction, heading for Dunkeswell, up near Honiton in East Devon. As the Luscombe goes overhead, it's 65 horsepower, which gives around about 500 feet a minute and a cruise of around 90 miles an hour. Well, we're just going to pick up contact with the other Luscombe, with Fat Dave on board, and we're heading out over Bolt Head, following Keith in the other red Luscombe, and heading out over Salcombe. Weather's starting to improve a little bit, but unfortunately Dave's not feeling too good, and I think we might have to turn around, but it's brightened up considerably, but I'm not sure. The weather's a bit changeable. Dave's mood is a bit changeable. I don't know what he was up to last night, but he's definitely a bit squiffy, and it's likely we'll turn around and head back to the airfield in a short while trying to at least have a glimpse of Salcombe as we fly out over. Being that the weather's improving, it would have been quite nice to go a bit further, but there we are, needs must. And we're taking a quick, we're actually scooting back along the cliffs now to make an approach back onto the runway, as the weather's got a bit claggy again, and it's been a bit hit and miss all day, but we'll get Dave back on the ground as quick as we can, and hopefully he'll start to feel a little bit better. Hopefully you've enjoyed the flight today. These Luscombes are incredible aircraft, really. They were way ahead of their time when they were first built and designed back in the 1930s and 40s in the US of A. They're an all aluminium monocoque shell fuselage, and it was a very successful design, but unfortunately Don Luscombe was bought out, and another company took over. It ran for a short while after the Second World War, but gradually, I think with the surplus of aircraft after the Second World War in America, the pickup for people to buy these sort of aircraft wasn't as great as everybody anticipated, and sadly the Luscombes didn't last that too much longer. But we are lucky in the UK here. We've got around about 60 of these Luscombes flying in different forms, from the 8A you see here right through to the 8A, which has got a slightly larger engine, a bit more fuel capacity, slightly faster, but all in all a very lovely aircraft. And we're back at the hangar again now. We'll just chuck Dave out. If you don't see him in the film, he's had his head down between his legs most of the time. A bit sad really, but there we are. It's unfortunate, but hopefully better luck next time, Dave. And I hope you've enjoyed this film, and stick with me on the come back and look at the other films in the future. Take good care. Been nice to have you along. Appreciate you viewing, and we'll see you on the next one. All the very best. Cheers for now.